everyone, this is Trina, and I'm going to do another video for the Lead Farmer 73 video. And I buy most of my trees online because I don't want to transport trees in my car, or I have an SUV, but it's a luxury SUV and I don't want to transport trees in my car. So I like to find places that I can order from. And so I order from a lot of my trees I've gotten from fast growing trees. Now I know they're expensive. However, I haven't had any problems with them, and so I spend a little extra, but it's for convenience. They deliver, and so yeah. Since my last video, I've added on. I have 2 grapefruit trees, pomegranate tree, blood orange tree, what else? Mango tree, and the last tree is a moringa tree. So yeah, I'm going to make sure I have an orchard or, a food forest in my backyard. So yeah, I haven't ordered all of them from Fast Growing Trees, but for those who don't mind spending the extra money, you won't be disappointed at all in purchasing from them. I have no issues with the trees growing and everything, and it's true. The trees do grow fast, but I only purchase what I eat, so I'm gonna purchase what I grow to eat. Oh, I ordered 2 more. I have I don't know if you can see them over here. So I have an all-in-one almond tree and a Bing cherry tree. With the trees that I'm going to have, it will provide some type of microclimate in my backyard. That's what I'm looking for. But right now I'm getting ready to plant those 2, put those in the pots. I have 2 huge, I had some other trees I ordered, and it came in these, I guess this is like 15 gallons. So I'm getting ready to pop those 2 into there. And so I went to the store, Home Depot, and I got Patio Plus Premium Outdoor Potting Mix. And then I got some worm casting, and then I have an all-purpose fertilizer. And I'm going to mix it up in my bin and put it here into those pots so I can get them out, because they've been here for a few days and I haven't had a chance to pot them up and put them outside. So I got to get that done. For right now, I am, if I can put you, like he says, bring you downstairs. I don't know if I can do that. Okay. I have in my, can you see that? You can't really see it. But in here I have my mix I was telling you about. So I'm gonna mix it all up so I can put it into the pots and get them potted up, because they need to get outside. I work during the day, so I don't get a chance to do much, so I do my potting on the inside. But I have tile floors, so I'm not worried about, getting them messed up. I can mop it up real easy. So, all right, well, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so to start is, and I have in my pots, I have some gravel down here. Well, not gravel, but rocks. So they're from my backyard. So I put in the bottom about, probably about 2 inches of these rocks I have. Have them all in my backyard because I had a drought tolerant landscaping at one point that I had removed so I can put in my garden. And then after that, what I do is I take paper and I ball it up and put it at the bottom. One, in the beginning, I don't want all my soil to run through. So I have the rocks in there to help with drainage. Then I put this in here to kind of cover it up and help slow down the soil going through my containers. Eventually it'll break down and compost down at the bottom, which is pretty cool. But to start. Yeah, that's what I do. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm taking paper, ripping it up, I ball it up, and then I throw it at the bottom because I don't want to cover it. I want it to still be, you know, spaced out. So that's what I do. Just like that. Ball it up, drop it in there, just so it's all covered, but it will give it, it's like an aeration and will give it space. I don't know where I do that. I don't know where I got it from. I don't think I got it from anywhere. My mind just said do it, so I did. So okay, so inside, as I stated, I have the rocks down here. You can see them. They have the rocks down there. And then I just take paper and wad it up and put it at the bottom before I add in my dirt. So this is one of fast growing trees, smaller plants, because they will come in containers as well. But they're pretty good on their shipping. They do well on packing. They have specific boxes that are designed for shipping their plants. So this one is the all-in-one almond tree. So I love almonds, so I wanted to get one. And it comes with this little, I guess their little mulch thing on top. And I'm going to reuse it. I'll put it on, even though it's a small container, I'm going to put it on in there once I plant it in the bigger planter. And so since the pot isn't that big, that's why I'm going with like a 15-gallon. If I get one that's already in a 3 or 5-gallon, I'll put it in a larger container. And I took led Farmer 73's advice and got those huge, like 18-gallon tubs to plant. So yeah, but if you look, you can tell this is grafted right there. This is grafted on, and then it's already staked, so I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping it will come out in one piece, because it is still moist, even though it's been several days since I received it. It's still moist. That's because they had this plastic bag around it. So yeah, here goes nothing. Come on, I'm trying to get it. It's in there. All right, here it comes. All righty. So for me, I kind of leave it. I don't like to mess with the root ball too much since it's young. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go add. And if you're doing this indoor, here's a tip for you. Put down some cardboard. It'll make cleanup a lot easier. Now I can pick it up because it's not so heavy. Can you see it? So I finished topping off the soil. There we go. It's a little bit better. And so yeah, I did that off camera, so it won't be so boring. Not that I'm entertaining like Lead Farmer 73 or any of the other gardeners I see, but I wanted to do this challenge since it's something I've been interested in wanting to do for myself, so why not add it to a list of things to do? So a little square, I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna do the second one the same way. I'm in zone 10B, by the way. If anybody's interested, I'm in 10B. And so there's a lot that we can grow, and there's a few things that may be challenging, like apples. Although my apple tree has 2 apples growing on it already. Don't ask me how that's happening. We haven't had any chill hours until recently. Um, and I think for my area, chill hours, I looked it up online, and chill hours is like, yeah, 0. Unless you're in another part of Los Angeles County, um, like the northern part of Los Angeles County, or yeah, pretty much northern. They will get much cooler. They can get cold. They can get down to freezing, actually. But for where I'm at, more in the basin area, yeah, pretty much our coolness is about, oh, we can drop down in the 40s, but that might be once in a week or something. It's not often. So I wasn't thinking that I might get any apples. I thought I would just have a nice tree, but I got 2 apples growing. Ask me how, I just don't know how that works. But yeah, so from my first video, I think I had the banana trees, the lemon trees, and the avocado trees. And I think I did have the apple tree, and that's the one that has 2 apples. But I have 2 columnar apples now because I didn't want a branching tree. I wanted something that was going to be, contained. Even though I have a big backyard, I just don't want. I already have a lot of trees, and it's going to take over the space anyway. But for those who are living in a smaller area, get columnar apples. They grow in a column. They don't branch out, so you don't have to worry about, taking up a lot of space. So I have those. And so I got those locally, and they were bare root. And let's see. And I wanted to get started now doing my planting and of my trees, because I know it takes fruit trees to get going. It takes a moment for them to get up and get going and producing. So I wanted to get started now so that, I can bear fruit. Although my lemons, I counted 20 lemons. And I just got, if you go back on my video, I just got those, I think like 6 months ago, maybe 7, I think 6 months ago or so. And they're already bearing lemons. I wasn't expecting that at all. And I think I'm gonna have to transplant my banana tree because I have the dwarf Cavendish, but they're in pots, and I really don't think the pots are big enough. I'm already gonna have to separate them out, and they grow vigorously. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just put those in the ground, and that way I don't have to put them in the ground. That way I don't have to worry about splitting them up and keep repotting them and things like that. I don't want to have to do that. And I have the space back there. So the ones I just showed you here, even if, oh, look. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in. All right, so look. I don't know if it's hard to see, but there's leaves. There's green leaves. So yeah, that's one of the things about, not having a bare root tree is that, a lot of times you come with foliage on it, and you don't really have to wait that long. That's why they call it fast growing trees. So anyway, get it? But yeah, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to do the second one. And I know this video is getting long, almost like Lead Farmer 73. His videos, love him and his wife. Yeah, but he can talk. And so can I. So, well, thank you for tuning in, and tune in to see what I'll be doing next. I think I will show the plants that I got. Like I said, most of them did come from fast growing trees. All right, thank you for watching, and I hope it wasn't too boring. Bye now.